Well, when United was really chasing in for Ruben Amorim, one of the things I think they promised him was like, we obviously gonna be getting you players that you wanted. And one of the players that he obviously wanted to bring in through at the club of Manchester United was Geovany Quenda, the 17-year-old Portuguese international who plays as a right wing back or a right forward for the club of Sporting Lisbon. And guess what? He has been on the queue of Manchester United. Ruben Amorim has been in contact with him. Even United have been in contact with him. But today, we got a story from Fabrizio Romano that the transfer has been hijacked, medical conducted, and he's now not going to be coming to the city of Manchester. He's going to be heading to the city of London. And welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name. First video of the day. And on Thursday, we went ahead, obviously, win. That was yesterday night by 4-1 into the quarterfinal knockout stage for the club of, or for the competition of the UEFA Europa, and United are really doing great there. And you're going to be facing Lyon. We are playing Lyon first away, and the second leg will be played at Old Trafford. And Fabrizio Romano was the first to break the story, and he said that Chelsea agreed deal for Portuguese top talent Geovany Quenda. Here we go. Medical done for Quenda after secret blitz. He'll join Chelsea in 2026. Club-to-club agreement completed with Sporting Lisbon. Club-to-club agreement completed with Sporting Lisbon. And Quenda said yes to Chelsea project and Enzo Maresca's plan. So, they've come in, hijacked the deal, and here they are to take the player that United has been talking with for months. And that is really one of the problems that we're having at Manchester United still, that we don't have anywhere to obviously complete these deals. And I've seen something that is concerning the financial fair play, as Fabrizio says, but I'm obviously going to be coming out to react to it. Now, David Ornstein has come out and said Chelsea have reached an agreement with Sporting Lisbon to sign Geovany Quenda. The winger will stay at Sporting Lisbon next season and will join Chelsea in 2026. Medical done, 7+1 year deal in place for fee between 45 to 50 million euros, not far off what United aim to pay. So, for David Ornstein, he has gone ahead and obviously added more beef to the story that has been trending today about Geovany Quenda. He's not coming in through this summer. He's coming next summer, meaning that it was easy for them to convince the player that we obviously gonna be leaving him here. And I think for Sporting Lisbon, this is one of the deals they will obviously want, because they are having Geovany Quenda for one more season. You understand? And they'll bring him back. Sorry, they bring him at Chelsea in the following season. So it shows you that Chelsea is really a very good side, and they know to it that they will obviously have a lot to do with Geovany Quenda come the summer of 2026. Because right now, when you look at the side of Sporting Lisbon, they need the player, and Chelsea need to it that if they said they're taking him this summer, then Sporting Lisbon wouldn't have gone ahead to react immediately. You know, they would have gone, all right, let's wait and see. Let's wait in the summer and see what happens. But right now, because they've told them that if you give us this player now and get the deal done and dusted, we give you an extra season with him. Something that Man United cannot do, to sign a player and give them one extra season. So they talked to the player said yes, and United couldn't obviously meet those demands. And Chelsea has a lot of things to offer than Manchester United in there. And Fabrizio Romano has added and said that United have been talks for weeks for Geovany Quenda, but cannot move fast due to the FFP, the financial fair play. The club needs to sell players first. Now, I tell you, you want to let me know that in the summer, United is not going to sign any player. You know? Because this deal of Quenda, if it was to be agreed, even in the summer, though in March or April or what, money was going to be there. We all know to it that there are players that are leaving the club of Manchester United. You get? For example, Marcus Rashford is one of those players that is going to leave the club of Manchester United, you know? And we know to eat that, Aston Villa are to pay £40 million. And that money is obviously going to be coming in through. Now, I think something is not being told to us, you know? Manchester United are really using the financial fair play as an excuse that they cannot sign players. Now, do they think that they are not obviously going to be signing players? Now, let me give you an example. How much does United need, you know, to sign Geovany Quenda? You see, Chelsea have given him a contract of 7 + 1 year, one further option here, meaning that United could have also gone ahead obviously sign this player for the same amount of money, right? Sorry, for the same period. 7 years contract given to Geovany Quenda. Not so? Now, if he's coming in for like, let's say 45 million euros, that means that every year they would pay minimum of like 7 million euros, right? Now, do you know that there are players that are obviously going to be leaving the club of Manchester United and you're going to be saving that amount of money per year? For example, if you're to talk about Eriksen earns £150,000 a week, right? That means a month he earns £600,000. Now, 600 times 12, you know, that is 12, that is £7 million. So the salary of Eriksen that you're going to be saving when he leaves, because you're not giving him a new contract, can obviously be used as the money to buy this player. Talk of Marcus Rashford, he's leaving. He's earning close to £1.4 million a week. 7 months money saved, you bring in Geovany Quenda. And obviously, they don't want to obviously get him. And I think the fight was not there. Because if we genuinely needed this player, and we need to eat that we're going to send him in the summer, this player would have gone ahead obviously give Ruben Amorim first priority. But United never had assurance to sign the player. And who is to blame for that? It's Manchester United. And then look at the summer, selling players obviously going to be hard. Which player are you going to sell? You know? Anthony is obviously going to be sold. Rashford is going to be sold, you know? And Lindelof is leaving as a free agent. Eriksen is leaving as a free agent, you know? So Evans is leaving, and all those are free agents. Now, who are you going to sell to get money out of? That is the most important bit of it all. So, I think the two players that we are 100% sure are really going to be sold are Anthony, Sancho, and Rashford. And if we needed Geovany Quenda, we need to eat that Marcus Rashford. We are obviously going to be making a profit of £20 million because the rest of the money will go into wages, right? Then, Manchester United would use that £20 million and take off just 6 million or 7 million euros to get in the player, because the assurance would have already going to give them, because Rashford is performing very well at Aston Villa and Villa want to keep him. So, I don't know what their plan was, but we've gone ahead to miss out on Geovany Quenda, and he has gone ahead to move on and obviously join the club of Chelsea. So, let's wait and see how things pan out. But I think United will be looking elsewhere, and I know that they are prioritizing other positions, not the position that Geovany Quenda really plays in. Because if they not eat that, they now have players like Patrick Dogu, who can play there, Amadi Diallo can play there, you know, Dallo can play there, and Mazarawi can play there. So I think they are prioritizing to bring in a midfielder, maybe a senior striker, you know, and another number 10 at the club of Manchester United. So, Geovany Quenda deal has been hijacked by Chelsea, and it's totally off. Then, the doctor that we got from Arsenal, known as Gary Odrosco, head of sports science, and Jim Moxon, men's first team doctor, set to depart Manchester United. Obviously, if you are brought into a club to obviously reduce the number of injuries that the club has been having, and it's almost remaining the same, then you have to lose your job. You can't be a doctor for a club like Manchester United and he found us in a worse situation, and hence we are really undergoing the same situation. But I don't think that the blame is supposed to be put on him. But all I want to let you know is it's bad luck maybe for him, because when he was at Arsenal, he found himself at a position of really having most of the Arsenal players fit, you know. But United players are really having injuries. And now, if I'm to let you know the injury list, you can even faint. John Evans, Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Lenny Yoro, Ugarte was back. Let's not count him. Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, Kobe Mainoo. You can talk about Amadi Diallo. He's another one who is really injured. So we're having close to 8-9 injuries as the first team, you know, plus the two goalkeepers, Tom Heaton and Atel Bienda. You understand? So that shows you that something is not really going on well at the club of Manchester United, and it needs to be really sorted. So guys, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Geovany Quenda to Manchester United deal hijacked, and the head of sports science at Manchester United set to leave the club of Manchester United. So it's a Friday and first video of the day. More videos are really coming under your way, and maybe a live stream later, because I miss talking to you one-on-one. To see to it that you let me know what your thoughts are about this club of Manchester United and what the ongoings are. So, and continue to subscribe, because we want to hit 11,000 subscribers, and it's you that are obviously going to be taking us there, right? So don't at any one point forget to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this beautiful channel of ours. We out. Bye bye. And second video is obviously going to be interesting. That's why I tell you, keep in touch.